Yeah, we back with another episode of Economic Warfare. Now, today's video is going to be a follow-up video to one I dropped a couple weeks ago entitled The Mali Government versus the Second Largest Gold Miner in the World. And just to recap, in that video, we spoke about how the military government in Mali was going through what I call economic warfare against one of the biggest gold mining multinational corporations on the planet, which goes by the name of Barrick Gold, a Canadian-based multinational. And in that video, we spoke about how the military government in Mali had arrested some executives of Barrick Gold. Take a look up on the screen. Canadian mining firm employees arrested in Mali. 4 employees of the Canadian mining company Barrick Gold, which co-owns one of the world's largest gold mining complexes with the Malian state, were arrested in the African country earlier this week. Now, that article came out back in September of this year. Now, let's continue. Barrick is the world's second largest gold miner and one of Mali's top gold producers. But like other international miners, it has been under growing pressure in the West African country since the military government seized power in 2020. A government official based in the region and speaking on condition of anonymity said 4 Barrick employees have been arrested for alleged financial crimes. Now, first things first, I just want to say, as a sovereign nation, the military government in Mali has the right to arrest any individual, domestic or international, who is accused of violating the laws of the land. Period, point blank. It doesn't matter if it's the lowliest citizen or the highest ranking executive. If you break the laws of the land, if you engage in any type of criminality, then the black man has a right to arrest you. Period, point blank. End of discussion. We don't gotta do no fucking talking. Now, let's continue. Take a look up on the screen. Mali threatens to let the Barrick mine permit lapse over the dispute. Sources cited by Reuters previously reported that Mali is seeking around $500 million in unpaid taxes from Barrick as the government aims to increase revenue from the mining sector. On Thursday, Bristow, that's the CEO, told Reuters that Barrick has offered Mali 55% of the economic benefits, a deal that he likened to an agreement reached with Tanzania about 5 years ago. The CEO declined to comment on Mali's cash demands or claims of unpaid taxes and fines. Now, this is the CEO of Barrick Gold. I believe he goes by the name of Mark Bristow. And in response to the actions taken by the military government in Mali by arresting the executives and sitting down at the negotiation table and demanding that they pay their taxes, in response, the CEO of Barrick Gold offered the Malian government 55% ownership over gold mining operations, which is an improvement from the previous agreement that was on the books with the previous governments, where I believe the state ownership was only around like 15-20% or something like, something pathetic. But now it's up to 55%, according to the offer made by the CEO of the company, Mark Bristow. That's this guy on the screen right here. So, salute to the white man. You know what I'm saying? The white man understands. Listen, just do good business, bro. Just do good business. Stop trying to get over all the goddamn time, man. Just do good business. You know what I mean? Let the black man get the majority of the profits. You take your little cut and you go home, man. Enjoy yourself. Buy yourself something nice, but the majority has to stay with me, right? The majority of the money got to stay with me though. That's first things first. Now let's continue. Barrick Gold CEO Mark Bristow is confident about concluding negotiations with Mali's military government on a new mining code before the end of the year. Discussions between Barrick and the Malian authorities on implementing new regulations at the Loulo-Gounkoto mining complex, one of the nation's largest gold mines, have been ongoing for months. Now, let's get into the main event for today's topic, right? Now, I gave you an update from the last video about the Canadian multinational company, Barrick Gold. Now we're going to talk about the other gold mining multinational company entitled Resolute Mining. Their CEO is currently in custody in Mali right now. He's currently sitting in a Malian prison as I'm recording this video, and that's this guy on the screen right here. I believe he goes by the name of Terence Holohan, the CEO of Resolute Mining. Take a look up on the screen. Australian gold company confirms the arrest of the CEO and 2 executives in Mali. Australia's Resolute Mining CEO and executives detained in Mali. Now, listen, this is what happens when you got the military running the country, right? They follow military protocol. So listen, the first thing first, we're going to take you into custody, big man. We're going to figure everything else out later. But in the meantime, you coming with us. You coming downtown, you coming down to the station, right? We're going to hold you for a little bit as we figure this shit out, but we're going to keep you in our custody. You make yourself comfortable, bro. Make yourself comfortable. Now let's continue. The military government in Mali has arrested a top executive and 2 other employees of Australia's gold mining company, Resolute Mining, while they were visiting the country for talks over an unspecified dispute. Time out. So the CEO of the company flew in for a business trip to meet with the military government, and I don't know what happened during the meeting. And I don't know what they be saying. I don't know what they be saying to them boys during the meeting. They be getting so mad, right? But listen, y'all better learn to address those guys with respect, man. I don't know what y'all be saying to them that be getting them so mad that they want to arrest you or kick you out the country all the goddamn time. But listen, y'all gotta learn to address your approach, man. Whatever you said, obviously you said the wrong shit where they felt you had to be arrested on site. So anyway, let's continue. The 3 arrested, including the chief executive Terence Holohan, were detained last Friday in Mali's capital of Bamako. Andrew Ray, the company's non-executive chairman, said in a statement published on Resolute Mining's website that the 3 officials were unexpectedly detained after discussions about claims made against the company. So, I don't know, man. They were having a discussion, they were having a negotiation, and apparently they decided to end the meeting. And then, them brothers down there was like, listen, you under arrest, big man. You under arrest. So, put your hands behind your back and, call your wife, call your family and let them know that we got you in custody. Now, let's continue. Resolute Mining shares slump as Mali's military government holds the CEO and his staff in custody. The Australian gold miner Resolute Mining's shares have witnessed a 32% drop on Monday following the arrest of 3 of its employees, including the CEO, Terence Holohan, by the Malian government officials. Take a look up on the screen. Resolute Mining loses $500 million after the military government detains the CEO in West Africa. The tax dispute that prompted a West African military government to detain 3 Resolute Mining executives has wiped almost $500 million from the Australian headquartered gold miners' market value. Now you understand why the other CEO from the other company, Mark Bristow, was in such a rush to compromise and negotiate, right? He was like, listen, I give you whatever you want, man. You want 55%? I give you 55%, right? Because look what happened to this company. The CEO got arrested. Take a look up on the screen. Stock just crashing and burning. The value of the company just crashing and burning. Now, let's continue. Mali's military government, crippled by sanctions and cut off from Western aid, is at the forefront of the push, aggressively pursuing both Resolute and Canadian giant Barrick Gold, which has also had its employees detained and a key license threatened in recent months. But neighboring Niger, Burkina Faso, Senegal, and Ivory Coast are also updating mining codes, stripping permits, or launching sector-wide audits. We are seeing it across Africa, especially in West Africa, said Chris Egger, Resolute's chief financial officer, said on an earnings call last month. He went on to say, it's unfortunately the environment that we are living in. As we are generating a lot more cash because of the gold price environment, one of the unfortunate byproducts of it is that people are looking for possibly a bigger piece of the pie. Now, that was this guy right here. Take a look up on the screen. This is Chris Egger, the CFO, the chief financial officer of Resolute Mining. And like I said before in previous videos, the price of gold has been skyrocketing as of lately. So it just makes sense. It only makes sense that yes, we are demanding a bigger piece of the pie. And to be honest, listen, we really should be demanding the whole fucking pie, to be real. But yes, we demand a bigger piece of the pie. Yes, I think that's reasonable. I think, like I said, the majority of the profits should stay with us. I think that just like the deal with Barrick Gold, at a minimum, we should own at a minimum 51%. That should be the bare minimum, right? 55%, the majority comes to us. That's standard. That should be the prerequisite. Now, of course, a lot of individuals are not going to be happy with that. They're not going to like that. But it doesn't matter what you like. If you don't like it, then put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest. You feel me? You are under arrest. Let's continue. The moves have come as gold has soared. The precious metal has risen about 30% this year and reached an all-time high of $2,790 an ounce amid mounting geopolitical uncertainty in the run-up to Donald Trump's election victory. The detention of Resolute's boss, Terry Holohan, follows Mali's audit of the mining industry and the adoption of new legislation for the sector that raises the state's share in mining projects. Although producers, including Resolute and Barrick, negotiated so-called conventions with the previous governments to run their projects, Mali's military government is putting pressure on foreign firms after revising its mining laws. Now, first things first, big shout out to President of Mali, General Assimi Goïta. Like I said, man, a nation as rich as Mali shouldn't have a single citizen living in poverty. And as black men, the leaders of Mali, those men have the right and the duty to use every tool at their disposal to ensure that the wealth of the land is put to good use towards the prosperity of its citizens. Even if you have to use force, even if you have to arrest the CEO, right? Even if you have to take the CEO into custody, the black man must do what needs to be done. And like I said, if it was a foreign national on American territory who was accused of engaging in financial criminality, the American authorities would have no problem arresting that individual and holding him in custody. And in this situation, it is no different. Nobody is above the law. Nobody is above accountability. If you engaged in financial criminality, you deserve to be arrested. If you're not paying your taxes, you deserve to be arrested. If you're not doing good business, you deserve to be arrested. Now, I don't know the exact reason why they brought him into custody, but I tell you this, I'm riding with my brothers though. Right or wrong, I'm riding with my brothers. I don't even need to know why they brought him into custody. All I know is if he wants to be removed from custody, he better adjust the contracts. He better adjust the numbers. He better give the black man the lion's share of the profits, right? If you want to see your freedom again. Now, anyways, man, it's a boy Neferkari, that's Salim, back in the Billy, yes indeed. Cash App in the description. Support the album, man. Support the channel. And I'm gone. Peace.
They gon' be talking and tweeting about us. Stay to myself, I don't be around them. So introverted, I'm in the mountains, making these hits and I'm money counting. Wake up each morning, I'm feeling power. I'ma get money and make a shower. Shorty a diamond, she went to Howard. When I'm up in the booth, I got superpowers. Do it myself and I'm feeling major. Don't hit me back when you need a favor. Back on my business like fuck a hater. Started my business like fuck a label. Work for myself and I'm never changing. Step in the game and I rearrange it. Chosen a call, I gotta take it. Put that shit on my life, we gotta make it. I done been before, I've been at the top. Been at the bottom, I've been having knots. Heart of a king, like I'm up in Kemet. You talking about queens, I got me a lot. Energy ancient, came out of Nubia. Tell the invaders, they better get props. Hop on the track, and nigga be schooling them. Now they be watching to see what I got. I'ma go call me a mansion. Apology given, cause I'm breaking hearts. I know I'm too different to manage. She want my commitment, she want me involved, but I ain't conforming to standards. I'm trying to get rich, my vision imperial with a polygamous fashion. I'm trying to be living so lavish. Original man, they call it primordial. Play with the team, they planning memorials. Blessed with the game, I'm giving tutorials. Pain in my heart, it's feeling precordial. Bet they gon' fuck with the vision. I might go start a religion, I might go start a division. Call it the sovereign imperial secretive order. Taking it over the water, hopping on planes. I don't be up on the corner. I'ma be linking with bosses up in the office, in the executive quarters. I might go hop in